Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. You made it to part 3 of our beginner's mission editor tutorial. I'm Lug71. I am Lug Nuts. So, without further ado, let's get into the air.
Okay, everyone. So, just to refresh our memories with the mission here, we're going to have waypoint 1 here at Rhoda for our ground targets. Waypoint 2 is going to be here at Tinian. We can go after that SAM. Waypoint 3, we're going to use that as a starting point to search for these ships. And waypoint 4, right here, we're going to fly there to trigger our MiG-21s up here, so we can try to shoot them down. Now what I've done, I've made a change since you last saw this. My F-18s are no longer on the base. I've air started them so I can quickly get through this and show you. Now the first one is here, and he's loaded for air-to-air. Second one is loaded for a ground attack. Okay, and the last one here, I've loaded him with 2 harpoons and 2 harms. So hopefully we can take care of the SAM and get some hits on some ships in the same flight. We'll see how that goes. All right, I think that's about it. We're going to start off going to waypoint 4, and we're going to take out those fighters first. And I will see you in the air. Okay, we've spawned in the air in our F-18, and we're going to head off here in a second towards waypoint 4. In fact, we'll get that set here. Waypoint 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll just go now. Master arm on. Air-to-air mode. And we're going to start with a TWS, 4-bar and 40-degree search. Okay. So we've got 29 miles to go until we get to waypoint 4. That's where our trigger is located to activate the MiG-21s. I think they're going to appear probably roughly on the heading that we're on now. Tell you what, I'm just going to enter that heading at, say, what, 349. So after we get to the waypoint, I can just hit a heading select and fly to contact. Okay. All right. 24 miles to go. We'll pick it up when we're closer to waypoint 1 and that, or waypoint 4 and that trigger. Okay, we're less than 5 miles out from waypoint 4. We're an afterburner and we just went supersonic. We want as much speed as possible in these missiles when we shoot. There we go. Our trigger's been activated. The MiG-21s are in the air. So they should appear somewhere around our 12 o'clock. Hopefully it won't take too long. Hopefully I didn't put them too far away where you have to fly very far to get there. Oops, we don't go into our heading select and keep flying that same heading. I've got my tanks ready to go and drop off if the AMRAAMs miss and we get into a close range fight. All right, fellas, anytime now. There they go. Okay. 38 miles and 37 miles. We're going to come off heading select. You know what? I think I'm just going to ditch these tanks anyway. Pick up a little bit more speed. We're coming up on max range. I'm going to wait a little bit. 29, and 27. This guy's closer. We're going to get him first. Box 3. The other one over here. Get that dot in the center. Box 3 on him. Okay, both those missiles are pit bull. I don't think we got this guy. Foresight. Box 3 again. Okay, got them both. Coming out of afterburner. Bank hold. Okay, well, that's the air-to-air portion of this mission done. So I'm going to go back, grab another F-18, and we'll tackle some ground targets. Okay, we're back in an F-18, and we're armed with 8 JDAMs, and we're going to go up to waypoint 1 and bomb the units that we have scattered around the runway at Rhoda. So we'll get these JDAMs warmed up and ready to go, and we need to place them all in TOO. Okay, fuse is instant. I'm going to go over to our JDAM display. Release type will be manual. And we'll wait for those guys to warm up. Get our FLIR up over here. Okay. I'll rejoin all of you when those JDAMs are ready to go and we start making some targets on our targeting pod here. Okay, JDAMs are just about ready to go, so we're going to go ahead and designate our target point there at that air base. And we'll come around here to our left and see what we can see. Okay. You know what? I'm going to get a FLIR mode and see what we can see. Okay, we're already on one target. So we will designate him, and we'll make our first pass on him. It looks like one of the static aircraft that we placed at that air base, and we can see the other two, one there and one there. So see if we can get the 3 bombs away on one pass. Now you see here the APCs we put in there, and I think the other group is over here somewhere. Okay. One away. Now we can see the other ones. Okay, good. Designate. Drop. Designate. Drop. All right. Wonder if we can get any way on these APCs while we're here. Designate. Drop. Designate. Drop. Designate. Drop. Designate. Drop. Okay. I'm going to come off. You know what? I'm going to come off to the left here. We can circle around and re-engage some more targets. There's one. Bang, bang, bang. Okay. Designate him, and we'll turn in towards the target, and we can see that a little better. You know what? I'm going to get the FLIR back up so I can see those guys a little bit better when we get closer and get unmasked here. Okay, in the zone. So that targeting actually looks okay. And drop. Bank hold. So maybe, I don't know. Depending on where the bombs hit, we might get 2. I doubt it, but we'll see. Go for the camera on this one. Nah, I don't think we'll get them both with that. Oh, I guess we did. Excellent. 2 for 1. Love it. Okay, so we're going to go back and jump in our last F-18, and we're going to go hunt down that SA-2 site and see if we can find some ships to shoot those harpoons at. All right, we're in our third and final F-18 flight for the day. We are armed with 2 harms and 2 harpoons. Currently, we're flying towards waypoint 2, towards that SA-2 site that we set up on Tinian. All right, so I'm going to shoot harms at both of those radars there, both the Fan Song radar and the P-19 search radar. So we're lined up here first. I've entered a code of 122. That's the code for the search radar. And then after we shoot that missile, we will enter code of 126. That would be the code for the tracking radar. So we're not quite in range yet. We have our waypoint designated. We can use the pre-brief mode because we have a waypoint close to that SAM site, which allows us to shoot in this mode. So when we are in range, we'll pick this up. Okay, you can see we have a 2 superimposed on the S there. So that tracking radar is on. So I'm going to take my shot here at the search radar. There's one away. So now I need to change my code to shoot at tracking radar. That code is 126. Enter. Now what I'm going to do is wait for him to actively start tracking me. Right on cue. There it is. Next one away. Okay. So we're going to come off. I don't want to fly too far away because I'd really like him to keep tracking me until that missile hits. Bank hold. That way I give it a good strong signal for that missile to home in on. So you can see on the bottom of the screen there on the SA page, I'm just going to skirt the outside of that, of where his missile range, his max missile range is. If he shoots at me, I can easily dodge any missiles, and we can wait for our missiles to go in. And if our missiles hit and do what they need to do, we'll be able to watch here as those radars disappear from our threat receiver. And I'm going to turn in and see if I can get him to lock me up again. Alright, there's the P-19 is done. And there he is. He locked me up again. We may have missed that. Nope. We got him. Looks like we got them both. Okay. So we're going to level out here. Okay. And we're going to undesignate our target. I'm going to switch to waypoint 3. Okay, how far? 40 miles from waypoint 3. So I'll have autopilot fly us there. All right, so when we reach waypoint 3, we're going to fly a little bit to the northeast and see if we can get those ships on radar. So let's bring up our harpoons over here. And we'll let them warm up, and we'll get our surface search radar up over here. Right there is in C mode, and we'll get 80 miles on that. Oh, they're on our radar already, so we don't have to necessarily fly to waypoint 3. Okay, well, we have 2 harpoons. We'll get them set up. I'm going to have them fly. I'm going to fly them at low today. Terminal, let's have them skim. And step. They both set? Yes, they are. Okay. Now we can't select our mode until we have a target locked. So we'll do that right here. Okay, there's the first one locked. So we're going to select a range and bearing shot on him. Okay, so I want skim, flight, low, seek. I guess I'm going to leave that on medium. Okay, we're going to come round. Okay, we'll get the first one away and then see if we can take care of the second one. Okay, there's the first. So now we can undesignate that target and see if we can get the one on the other side here. Alright, so on him we want range and bearing, flight, low, terminal, skim. Okay, second one's away, and we're out of weapons. Tell you what, let's follow our missiles in, see if we can verify some hits. I wouldn't suggest doing this with warships. I'm just doing this because these guys are unarmed, and it might be cool to see from the cockpit our missiles hit. We can time it right. After we poke through this cloud, hopefully we can see, be able to see them on the water. So there they are. So I wonder how close our missiles are. It's possible we outran them. Yep, here they come. All right, there's one hit. That's it from the cockpit for today. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up and see if I can come up with some more ideas for mission editor informational videos. So until next time, I've been Lug71. Stay safe.